Hey guys, Larry Freeman here, and today we're back on the Kaiserreich mod. And I think we're gonna go for the Lithuania leaves the Reichspakt and has to survive, like a survival horror Lithuania. I think we're gonna go for it. Someone did a poll on the subreddit, and I guess people think that this is like the hardest war to win. So we'll see. I probably just have to like sit over here and wait until Russia comes and relieves you, or like you have to get to Wall Creek too. We'll be playing on regular difficulty. We'll throw on the Iron Man mode, I guess. And we don't do a tag switch. I think that should be safe. I'm not going to strengthen Germany, but of course the survey said it was against the entire Reichspakt. So let's see here. What do we want to change? Great debate. I think we leave Poland as default. Poland's not in the Reichspakt at the start of the game. What else do we need here? Austria, I mean, we don't have to do anything with that. Belgium will be... Foreign policy, Belgium. So I have to say rejoin the Reichspakt. Yeah, that's fine. We'll set some rule to keep Belgium in the Reichspakt. Let's see here. Or you know what? Let's just go with loyal German puppet. That should keep them in the Reichspakt. Baltic Germans in their duchy. I think this one will keep them, the Schleiman's party. I'm pretty sure that keeps them in the Reichspakt. Ukraine. Coup overthrows Shumsky. Germans threatened by Nicholas Ukraine launch successful coup and restore King Vasil. Makes Ukraine a puppet of the German Empire. Bourgeoisie dismiss Shumsky. I think coup overthrows Shumsky. That's fine. That keeps them in. That keeps them in the Reichspakt, right? We'll do that. Lithuanian election of. We'll have the Nationalist revolt and the Germans intervene. I think we'll set that over here. I mean, I think that's the path we're going to go on. Right, Ruthenia. I don't know. I think these ones don't have a German intervention on it, so I'm assuming it keeps them in the Reichspakt. Netherlands is default. All the other stuff there is default. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything else that we have to change to make sure the Reichspakt sticks together. And of course, the guaranteed German invention over there will hopefully lead them to declare war on us. We'll disable the collapse of Middle Africa. I think that's all we need to do. So those are the game rules we're going to go with. Let's maybe make a save over here. We'll see how that goes. All right, so let's get in there. Let's get in there. This game's being a little lethargic. It's fine. Okay. The usual stuff over there. So Lithuania. So we do have one port. That's interesting. Although I don't imagine you'll be able to trade for much, given that. Well, I guess Denmark isn't in the Reichspakt necessarily at the start. And I guess this gives us access to Russia. All right, let's see what we got here. So we are Lithuania. We have Mindaugas III. Mindaugas has no trait. We are a puppet of the German Empire. We have authoritarian Dem with 40% party popularity. No occupations, exiles, or subjects. We start on extensive conscription, and we have 80k manpower at that level, which isn't a whole lot. We have export focus. We have toaster's economy. And these guys will probably change when we switch to Nat Pop. But right now we're getting some political power gain and resources. Political power gain. It's not bad. Just miscellaneous construction stuff for non-factory shit. Political power gain and construction speed. So political power gain should be pretty good. We've got no national spirits to drag it down. So 2.04 is pretty nice political power gain. Fire support, psychology, mass combat, defense, and maneuver. Armored spearhead, decisive battle, guns and butter, autonomy, and elastic defense. Open seas and indirect approach. Carpet bombing, battlefield support, air superiority, and vertical envelopment. So it's like we have like most of the usual ones. And I think these are just like pretty generic manufacturers. Yeah, nothing too special, unfortunately. Now, we do have a 10% construction company, though, and that's alright. Decisions, looks like we just have the default ones. Agency, don't have one, can't afford one. 3 research slots, and we are in the Kaiser Wilhelm Society. So, tech, we have the Carbiner 98K. That's it. So we have 1936 rifle, we have engineers, we have recon, we have Weltkrieg-era tank, we have basic artillery, we have no land doctrine, we have smoke generators, and the 1936 destroyer and cruiser. Basic light guns and mines. So no submarine technology at all, no transports. No naval doctrine. Air, we have fighter and a tactical bomber. Just the Weltkrieg or interwar variants. No air doctrine. No engineering and no construction. So not a whole lot of technology here as Lithuania. For our picks, I think we go for machine tools. And let's get the let's get our doctrine. And let's go for the let's go for electromech. And construction, well, we might need military factory. We only have one factory to build shit with anyway, so maybe we build bunkers. Where's our capital at? I thought it was Vilnius. Yeah, it is. Alright, so what we got here? We got some marshes, we got some forests. You know, pretty good defensive terrain, all things considered. So probably we need to hold Vilnius and Kaunas. And we're not going to have a whole lot of troops to deal with. So we'll throw some bunkers out over there. We're building basic rifles. I mean, you know, I guess that's fine. We might want one on artillery instead. We'll need a little bit extra tag probably. So we got that. Our templates, we have 18 with infantry, we have 18 with infantry with artillery, and we have armored template. Logistics, we don't really have. We have 13 rifles and 10 convoys, like nothing really of note. Resources, we have 3 steel. So not a whole lot. So resources are going to be a problem. Especially when we're at war with the Reichspakt and we're completely cut off. And I don't know if we'll be able to actually have a line where we're able to touch that port. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles we need to hold for that minimum. I don't know. That seems optimistic. Alright, so our starting army, we have 5 units. So we have 3 units without artillery and 2 units with artillery, it looks like. Alright, so we got that. Air Force and Navy, we have no Air Force, and we have 2 destroyers, which are Weltkrieg era. And they do have mine layers. I mean, that's like an interesting ship, but I mean, we only have 2 of them, so I don't expect too much from our 2 destroyers. And especially because we're not going to be able to hold that dockyard, I don't think. Looks like we do have some lake tiles over here, actually, though. So I guess it will depend on whether or not the Poles decide to join the Reichspakt. But you know what? Even without that, like we have, I guess the White Ruthenians and the Eastern Ukrainians we cut off. But we've got enemies on this side, and we'll have enemies over here. I think we only have 2 tiles against Germany proper. But we will have to deal with this front against White Ruthenia and the Baltic state. Maybe we should. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be tough. I was thinking maybe we could try and rush down the Baltic states or something like that if we are stronger than them. But then White Ruthenia would probably just walk in and take Vilnius from us. At which point we would probably lose. How many victory points do we, like, warp? How many victory points do we need to hold on to before we capitulate? I guess is like actually an important question. That's 10. Countess is 4. 1. 1. Memel is 1. This is 1, 2. So like, I think if we lose Countess and Vilnius, we have problems. And we will see. We will see. Yeah. And I think Germany will be able to just send troops over to the United Baltic Duchy anyways across, they could do that. You'd probably also send troops around this way to Ukraine if they had to. We'll see. I think maybe we just have to bunker down and hold until Well Creek 2 starts, in which case we might get some relief from the Russians, and maybe we can even join Russia's team, which might be helpful. Okay, so we have our 5 divisions over here. Let's check out our generals. So you have a brilliant strategist that also has defensive doctrine. That's odd. You want defensive doctrine on your brilliant strategist usually. Got a skilled staffer, swamp fox, winter guy, infantry guy, and Nigel no traits. Oh. Yeah, I guess we go with those guys. So just throw out some bunkers, I guess. National focus. So election of 38. So I guess we can't rebel until 1938. So we do have some time to build up. I guess the only focus we can do right now is to fortify the capital. So let's Vilnius. Add 2 land forts in a province in the state. I imagine that's probably Vilnius. It says fortify the capital, right? We're not going to be able to build any of these forts in time, unfortunately. But we'll start working on a fort in Vilnius. 42 days. Let's fortify our capital. And these guys will start exercising them. O Lithuania, land of the brave, where oaks grow strong and the people are hardy. What an ironic twist of fate that is that you were saved and freed by the progeny of the same Teutons that pillaged and ravaged your land. You are once more a kingdom, 700 years after the death of King Mindaugas I, and yet you are just a mere puppet state in the middle of the Reichspakt. While you are not as German-dominated as the United Baltic Duchy in the north, your position is still unbearable. Interesting. Tell me more. The kingdom's state of politics. Ever since the establishment of the kingdom in 1918, and especially after syndicalist revolutions in the west, Lithuania has been dominated strictly by conservative politics. The clerical pro-German and anti-syndicalist Lithuanian Christian Democrats have worked hard to modernize your economy, but the reign might just come to an end, challenged by the nationalist and anti-German party Lithuanian interests, led by Kazys Skirpa, as well as the resurgent Social Democrats under Vladas Pazela. Kingdom's overall situation. Lithuania is arguably the weakest member of the Reichspakt, but it is critical to the effort of the Germans. It holds a strategic position between East Prussia and Germany's East Slavic puppets, and is the Kaiserreich's only meaningful way of access to the United Baltic Duchy. As such, the Kaiser will be more than willing to rein Lithuania in if it tries to rebel. Russia has a lot of interest in Lithuania too, and the Belarusian minorities in the Vilnius region have led to friction between the kingdom and the White Ruthenians. And what of the incoming clash with the Internationale? I'd rather play as Poland. There goes Kerensky. I don't know. Would we rather play as Poland? I don't know. Let's actually take a look at our focus tree over here. So this gets us some bunkers, 2 bunkers. Get some land doctrine. We get our intelligence agency, more land doctrine. We get trucks. We get some military factories. That's pretty good. Infantry equipment upgrades, and we get nice 2 research bonuses for tanks. Not too bad. So if you're playing as like in the Reichspakt, you could rush yourself some tanks if you wanted to. You get yourself some medium tank divisions. We get even more fortifications over here. We get manpower, recruitable population factor, research slot, recruitable population factor, special forces, damage to garrisons and additional damage from our garrisons. A couple air bases, fighter research boost, cast 1 for free, agility and air attack for your planes, battlefield support, 2 bonuses for doctrine over here, 1 radar station for free. So that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice tree. You get some nice. This is like a very strong focus. 200% for armor, and then you get fighter research bonus, and you get a very nice national spirit over here for your planes. So for Black Monday, you have a choice of either bonus for industry or some political power. Factories and steel. And this gives you stability, max factories and construction speed, factory and some more steel. I think we probably go for the military factories. And then for this over here, of course, we have to go down the revolt. So we'll have to do that. And we're going to get ourselves, what is this? We get centralized economy, which is, that's pretty nice, I guess. I mean, we lose political power and stability, but we get lots of construction speed and factory output, which we'll probably need. You have a very big stack of factories over here, and we get a war economy. So, that's pretty good. War economy for free in 7 days. 150 political power. More land forts and defense in core territory. It seems like they give you a lot. Historical revisionism. Iron Wolf supremacy over here, so we can get division training time and division org and recruitable pop. And some more political power. So they give you a lot here. They give you a lot of forts, they give you some nice bonuses, they give you a lot of factories. So it's like you're not like completely up the creek without a fucking plan over here, or with nothing. So I mean that's nice. We'll definitely try to make the Germans bleed, and we'll see how many troops we can get out. Holding that port, of course, would be very nice, but I don't really think it's feasible for us to actually defend any trade. With our 2 destroyers, maybe a bit of a job for them. Well, of course, we are a Black Monday faction, so we will get hit by Black Monday. Black Monday hits Lithuania. The rampaging economic downturn that started with the Berlin Stock Exchange has not left us out of the chaos. Now that hundreds of industries in Germany are closing and others kicking out unneeded workers, demand for Lithuanian agricultural and industrial produce dropped like a rock. Fields are left deserted, unemployed workers line up for soup kitchens by the hundreds, and gross domestic product has plummeted. What can the poor Lithuanians do against this travesty? Oh, well, that's a harsh one, isn't it? Let's go and clear Black Monday first. Seems like that will be pretty important. We'll pay food back to Nanjing again. It's good for him, I guess. It's also kind of unfortunate that we don't have like this one slice over here. It's that Memel. It's like they're already over the river. So those guys are almost regular. We go for our 20 width over here. Oh, med spam. Galaxies Ecuador's response to Black Monday. An emergency session of the Seimas is gathered today to discuss the matters of the Lithuanian economy, which is getting worse by the minute. More and more factories are closing. Farmers are unable to sell their produce, sell their cows, and spill their milk on the sidewalks. The unemployed gather in soup kitchens to survive. The Nationalist is split between two major factions, both of which have their own ideas on how to solve the situation and get out of the depression that has been caused by Black Monday. It goes with Vitalis Zem colonists. The state should build up profitable industries, industrialize, or Kirpas Bielinis. The system must be reorganized to help the common man. So I think this determines our path here. So we have to pick this guy to get PP, big PP. Lithuanian groups for the study of French culture. Lietuvių draugija Prancūzų kultūrai pažinti. Lithuanian group for the study of French culture is an organization of left-leaning Lithuanian poets and writers with the official stated purpose of learning about the culture of France and how it has been affected by the Revolution of 1919. Notable members of the Salameja Neris, Vinkas Krev and Petras Verka is widely considered to be a front for the influence of the International and Lithuanian writing circles. Dicks. Right, what are we coming up on? Probably in bonus for industries and factories. Yeah, the maintenance company was like doing okay for us, like in NC with the equipment capture, and like our industry is gonna be dog shit. So like maybe we try that. Two 100% bonuses for infantry weapons and support artillery. That's not too bad. We have some military factories over here too. Bonus for trucks, I mean, eh. Their doctrines in 79 days. Like I think after this is done, we go for the army modernization. Like I don't want to take this until we're ready to go ahead of time on our industry, and I think we will be going concentrated this game. We're gonna need more stuff. We're probably only making rifles and artillery to hold on and not die for the most part, anyways. Modernize our army. Partial mode, we get machine tools. Get concentrated industry, so this is like maybe another 2 focuses. And maybe go for these military factories, get ourselves some more rifles. Steel, we'll trade with the Russians. We will need those rifles. I'm thinking maybe light tanker is might be better for us than the than artillery though. I mean, because if we're going to be trading steel for guns and we only have steel available, or maybe we want anti-air. Let's go for the military factories. It's like this focus is a bit of a waste, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe go anti-air too. Yeah, anti-air is probably pretty important because, like, well, yeah, we're not gonna be able to trade for oil. We don't have aluminum, so even though we have those nice national spirits for our fighters, it's like we're just not gonna be able to build them. I don't think. Yeah, unless we're able to take this nationalist rally. The streets are filled with patriotic members of the Speak Lithuanian movement today, with a few thousand activists marching across the city and demanding to rid the country of German influence. After visiting the local cemetery to pay respects to the heroes who fought in the Wall Creek to create the nation as we know it, then returned to the cities where minor violence began. A few civilians, most of German origin, were injured. A few store windows were left broken and shattered, but eventually the crowd was dispersed. A few of the most radical participants were arrested, but they were small fries compared to the men organizing the mass. Horrible. Yeah, maybe if we're able to rush a tile over here and get a board with Russia, then we'd be able to trade. Adolphus Sapoka writes, Lietuvos Istorija. Young Lithuanian historian Adolphus Sapoka has written and published a 600-page tome on the history of Lithuania, from its creation to present day. Seen as highly patriotic and pro-Lithuanian, it is definitely aligned with the views of the Lithuanian nationalists, and yet has been critically acclaimed and distributed across the country, with over 100,000 copies released by the end of the year. Fine read, but also quite troubling. Yourselves, oh, we need to update army equipment for that too. Oh shit! So I fucked up. That's not the focus we wanted. We have to do 2 more. Let's just get the intelligence agency. Can maybe try blueprint stealing. Is that smart though? I mean, let's just work down for this too. It's 42 days only. You have to be in the faction with them to get that anyways. We get some bonuses for infantry weapons and support artillery. We get anti-air. Maybe go for the improved artillery. So we need to get on those researches pretty fast though. Yeah, so I think we get this interwar artillery next. We can use a bonus improved artillery and maybe come down to here. If we're on superior firepower and we get far enough down our doctrine tree, our support artillery should be pretty nice. The National Lithuanian Olympiad. With patriotism rising across our country, the idea has been suggested to organize a national Olympiad at various sporting events where Lithuanian sportsmen and sportswomen, both from the kingdom and from abroad, to be able to test their skills and compete in preparation for representing their country worldwide. This would be so-called the National Olympiad, Tautin Olympiad. The National Olympiad would then be opened with a prestigious ceremony this July, and all the participants would swear and oath to represent their nation in international sporting events with all of their might, dedicate themselves to their nation and respect its history, culture, and traditions. This would be a fantastic event to rouse up support for our government and calm the nation down. I'll take the stability. Alright, so we have the military advisors. Let's go for the update army equipment. You get that. History of Lithuania. Edited by the young historian Adolphus Sapoka, The History of Lithuania is a defining work in Lithuanian historiography, condensing the history of the country from its foundation in the 13th century to modern day in one book, which is easy to read for the average consumer. The glorification of Lithuanian heroes and Grand Dukes in the treaties have led to it being picked up by Lithuanian nationalists as their unofficial Bible. At least they're happier. You might want to consider going on free trade too. We have no resources anyways. We'll see. We might need political power for other stuff though. We'll see. I think, do we have School of Defense? Yeah, this gives us additional 4 construction speeds. Let's pick that up. And go for the military industrialism. Of course, that will fuck up our construction speed for factories. We'll have a level 3 fort in building this. Like, that'll be pretty easy to hold, I hope. And some land reform debates, too. Hopefully that event gives us something decent. Alright, you concentrated 1. You pick up concentrated number 2. You guys have been exercising for way too long. Oh no, they shot Mustafa Kemal. Those bastards. So I guess if we have to wait until 38 to revolt, we have like 1 year of build-up. Their construction speed is so bad. Well, it is what it is. At least we have lots of research bonuses to our doctrines. Like, our troops should be able to fight pretty good. We have defensive doctrine on our guy, which is nice. Start dealing with Brack Monday. Yeah, maybe I should just went for the anti-air tech. I don't know. The industrial expansion. Develop capital region. We go here, we'll grab mobile defense, we'll just go down integrated. Like, integrated is like usually the best path to go down for superior firepower, pretty much 100% of the time anyways. And do we have engineers already? I'm pretty sure we do. We can also use our bonus for infantry equipment boost too. That might be more productive than using it on anti-air. Which is like, well, I don't know, 59 days. Will we be able to afford anti-air is a question though. Thinking it might be worth it. Air will do like a real number on your guys if you don't have any anti-air protection. Unfortunately, when you have a limited number of factories, even one factory on anti-air, one factory on artillery, one factory in support equipment gets to be a bit much. You just won't have enough rifles. Go get the artillery. And we're researching it anyway, so might as well do that. Central region. Develop Oh, okay, we do these reforms first. And if we, depending on our ratio too, we might even have to go 7-2. We'll see. I prefer not to though. What else is going on in the world? So we have China. We got some Guangdong Guangxi war going on over here. Looks like. It's like Nanjing won. I guess they did get support from Marshal Wu Peifu though, so I guess it makes sense. Guess that makes sense. Concentrated Industry 2. Go right into Concentrated Industry 3. Land reform debate. It appears that the subject of land reforms have again been brought forward, with the former owners of the land now either fleeing to their German villas or selling what they can. This left large swaths of land to be reappropriated to Lithuanians who are more than willing to work the land. The Conservatives wish to give this land via a scheme where people are required to pay a small fee till the land is paid off. This would reduce the cost, but also take longer for the land reforms to be completed. The Liberals seek to allot people land for free, with their argument being that the goods being pumped back into the economy will ensure the land reforms are completed at a faster rate. Well, I guess because we picked that guy, that's what we get, which is going to, suck our political power up, but does give us additional population. There goes the Second American Civil War. I'm not sure we're getting all, where do we get all the army experience from? Plus 25. Plus 5. Plus 5. So, this doesn't add up to 50, though. 51. Because we exercised our guys for probably too long. Burned through too much equipment. But that's okay. We want to send attaché. Probably we do. You're off them. Send attaché to PSA. Economy France is probably doing Savoyard crisis. Eurobasket 1937. The European Basketball Championships of 1937, held in Berlin, Germany, have concluded in a surprising turn of events. The returning champions, the German team, have been bested in a close match by the Lithuanian team. Coached by Lithuanian-American player Feliksas Kriausionis, German basketball fans have reacted with shock and surprise, while Lithuanians have taken to the streets to celebrate their victory in the David vs. Goliath match. We are the winners of Eurobasket. I didn't know Lithuanians are good at basketball. Apparently it's true, though. Savoyard crisis is resolved. I mean, that's not all that surprising, though. The Chinese revolt has succeeded. That's good for them, I guess. Yeah, rifles is definitely a problem for us. Crisis on the Danube. Nationalists take over in the Netherlands. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, we will be going nationalist as well for the revolt in the Reichspakt. Syndicalism prevails in Ukraine. Of course, I'm not sure how much of the stuff we'll actually be able to keep. Let's get the arms industry. Geez, do we want anti-air? Let's just get the anti-air. Nationalist rally. The streets are filled with patriotic members of the Speak Lithuanian movement today, with over a few thousand activists marching across the city and demanding to rid the country of German influence. So I guess this is just a repeating event that we have to deal with. London's revolt. Yeah, I forgot in Kaiserreich now you can upgrade your old equipment to new, better equipment, I guess. Like, that's nice. Maybe we should have picked Dispersed, now that I think about it. Alright, so I'll have these guys over here. We'll have these guys, I guess they can train. Alright, mobile defense. Go for integrated support. Let's get a pretty decent stack of factories from our focus tree, which is nice. And Nanjing joins up with the Zilly Click. I mean, that is usually what happens when Wu-Pei-Fu supports them. Equine Revolt. Panama capitulates. Harsh. Alright, we'll almost be able to clear Black Monday. Almost. Almost. And I don't think I want to waste any manpower on volunteers. So I don't know how long we're going to have to survive for. Like, if we do... When is our election, actually? April 1938. Oof. And if we do the revolution, that's 7 days after. Hmm. Go for machine tools. Alright, we're rejuvenating the arms industry. Great. develop this region here. How much support equipment do we have? We only have 71 support equipment. Also, a year on that. It's gonna take a while. Well, we should start producing a lot, so substantially more once. We should start producing substantially more once we clear Black Monday. So it's not attrition for the moment. And this costs us 50 PP. Alright, let's do industry has recovered. And where is this bunker being built? Over there. What about here? Let's build this one next. It's probably our weaker tile because it is a plains tile. Is a plains tile, which plains tile is not great. We have support equipment and anti-air issues. I think we get in this tree over here, we'll get some more factories. Industrial effort. A little bit. Oh, I think by that time we'll probably be at war, so I don't know. Improve machine tools. We get this at a discount, we'll take that. We'll need these upgrades before we're at war at some point. Although maybe construction would have been the better pick there. Yeah, construction would probably have been the better pick rather than the infantry equipment. Research slot over there too, that might be nice to get. Now we're only going to have like, so that's what, December, January, February, March. We only have 4 months. So like 2 focuses about. Our economy has recovered. After a long time of recovery and fighting the plague as well as the economic crash of Black Monday, the economy of Lithuania has seemingly started to recover. Unemployment is dropping and the value of the Lithuanian mark is finally coming back up to pre-1936 levels. In slightly more morbid news, the suicide rate previously leading in the entirety of Europe is finally lower. Good, I'll go loosen the noose then. Okay. National focus, let's go for the People's Army, I guess. I feel like that might be one that actually bypasses automatically, so we might want to do our forts after that. Or like before the election in April. Let's go with defense. Maybe decisive battle would be what we want. I think we probably go for decisive battle. Do we get another doctrine from anywhere? Nationalist coup in Bolivia. Let's get the fortifications. There's the Damocles project. Let's just go for our next doctrine. And we definitely want radio before we go to war. Get ourselves in position. This line's looking pretty thin though. I don't know if this is gonna be. I don't know if that's gonna be holdable. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Korean revolt. Yeah, we do not have nearly as many troops as I would like to have, and we need a lot of stuff. And look, we're going to lose these 3 factories. Okay, let's get the research slot. Oh, Legionnaire Italy going to war against Hungary. It's nice. Dutch Revolution. I guess you get a bunker in this tile over here. Why? It's a random forest tile on the other side of the river even. Saudi-Omani War. It's interesting, I guess. Elections are coming soon. So Rondon's revolt is triumphant. That's Netherlands, right? No. Norway? No. Finland? No. Who's Rondon? Is that new? Or is that Siam? No, that's not Siam either. I have no idea who I don't even know who that Rondon guy is, whatever. Whatever. Not a big deal. What is that? Flanders, Wallonia? No. Whatever it is, it's like not anywhere near us, so. Alright. Election of 1938. The early days of the spring sun have begun to melt down the snow across the country, but the politics of the nation are as unstable as ever. Parades of nationalist militias and dissenters flood the streets hoping for victory at the election, and the voter turnout has been the highest since the nation's inception. The Christian Democrats received blows to their popularity from the events of Black Monday, but nevertheless remain strong, while the Social Democrats are attempting to rally the working class into voting for them. How will people decide? A coalition of nationalist parties led by Voldemaras obtained victory. Of course, so it's like you have to do that in order to get the path that we need to actually do this game, right? So get ourselves our research slot. And announces ambitions. So we're starting to pick up a little bit. Alright, so I think now I guess we revolt and declare the Republic. Oh god. Oh fuck. Get the next level of maintenance company. The end of the kingdom. As a declaration of the abolition of the position of King of Lithuania and the arrest of Karl Jaro von Urach, former Mindaugas III, finalized, the entirety of Lithuania was now transformed into a much different state. Last bits of democracy have been swept away, the Seimas has been dissolved, and the party of Lithuanian national interest now reigns supreme. Augustinus Voldemaras has declared himself to be the leader. Vadas and put his Iron Wolf brigades to work. The creation of the Lithuanian National Republic can now only be stopped by Germany, whose interests in Lithuania have now been sorely broken. Lietuva Lietuviams. I'm not sure what that means. I guess we go like so. Go for the Nationalization Act. I'm pretty sure Germany declares war on us now. Or they should, because that's the game rule that we set. Yep. A deputy for the Vadis. Yeah, maybe we should have tried to rush down UBD. But I don't think that's really feasible, because, like, Lithuania will come in and try and clap us, too. Deputy for the Vadis. Now that we are fully in control of the Lithuanian nation, we have to shape the government of the new national republic into the most preferable for our patriotic goals. The Vadis, Kazi Skirpa, already has a bunch of possible candidates from the party, and he needs a second in command, the person who will keep ties between him and the cabinet ministers. Which option should we pick? Let's keep Brunius, whoever that was. I think we have to go to service by requirement like right off the bat. We need manpower. So our plan is just going to be hold out until the Germans start doing shit in the Weltkrieg. We'll see if we're able to make it. So we're gonna be at war with everyone. I think we'll just disband our navy to get this manpower back. You're not gonna hold that port anyways, so we'll take the 1K manpower or whatever it was. Probably not even. Well, we have good terrain and we have forts. It'll have to be enough. It'll have to be enough. Looks like the AI is not too keen to attack us at the moment. Hopefully the Poles also don't join the Reichspakt. Doesn't look like they will, though. Maybe. And Russia went Imperial. Crisis on the dawn. Russia back on the world stage. Unfortunately, we don't really have a safe regrouping tile. Like, maybe we should have tried to keep this, but this is like... I don't know, I'm not sure which tile we would give up for that, though. And we just... maybe if we went with like a smaller division. Case just go up to 5 speed still until the AI decides they want to attack us. Republicans win Greek referendum. I'm pretty sure we're able to join Russia's team. Somehow. Maybe that's after they join the war against Germany. Pick up that. Doctrine is still going. Go for... maybe just go for tools. You capturing any equipment? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I thought Countess would have been the weak tile, but maybe they don't like it because it's got like a level 2 fort and this is only level 1 fort. This is probably going to be a pretty dull game, guys, I'm not going to lie, right? So we're just going to be hopefully bunkered up here and trying not to die until Wall Creek 2 happens. And then we'll join in with the Russians and try and push out, I guess. That'll help our economy out a bit. Let's go for the... oh. We want war economy or the extra factories first? Go for the desperate defense. Don't need war propaganda. Yeah, very high war support, pretty shit stability though. We have a surplus of support equipment, like a little bit, not a huge amount. What do we have after this? Unfortunately, that's not like it's not great for us anyways. We probably go shocking off path. Stolen 125 guns though. Land reform is complete. Okay. Not that we have all that much land left, to be honest. We're sick over here. Just put them back in this army again. We're not going to have to force attack anyways. It looks like we have enough steel to meet all of our needs. I guess that's pretty good. Send in the army. What does this give us? Recruitable population factor, recovery, and political power cost for some stability. Let's do that. Let's get some stability up. Yeah, it's only 7 days for desperate defense. We probably should have done that first before getting the factories. Industrial effort. We'll do the desperate defense. We will reorganize the state. I think we do get a 3% recruitable pop down here too. Is that under Fortress Lithuania? No, let's Iron Wolf Supremacy. Let's get the MP28. We'll see how that goes. That's 2K versus 70K on the German Empire side, so I mean they're that's not too bad, I guess. Alright, we have reorganized the state, and let's do the Fortress Lithuania. Unfortunately, I don't think any of this other companies and stuff are like actually gonna help us all that much. engineers will, but that's going to take a while to roll out. Get the recovery rate. You're almost done infantry leader, so that's nice. The next maintenance company. The next engineers. So now we get to steal even more equipment. More equipment. Oh, yeah, that's not helpful at all. Let's maybe go total mob. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but we'll see. We'll see. We do get the 3% from down here, anyways. We can up our law to all adults there if we have to. We get the combat teams for the mechanized offensive. All right, we're in the desert, so we'll see how that plays. See how that plays out. We get Fortress Lithuania. Let's go and rewrite the Constitution. Let's lock our manpower up in the queue there, anyways. In the South African Civil War. That's interesting. Ignace Senius, The Red Flood. Ignace Senius, Lithuania's most famous impressionist writer, has recently published a new book, Raudonisais Tvanas, The Red Flood, that has just breached Lithuania's prison in literary obscurity. Much like his famous Kuprelis, The Red Flood is a gripping impressionist tale about a love story between two young individuals in a divided country. What is most interesting is the setting of the story. The novel takes place in an alternate timeline where the Brusilov offensive was successful and knocked Austria-Hungary out of the Weltkrieg in 1916. This leads to a chain of events that becomes a syndicalist nation while this leads to a chain of events that result in an Entente victory. Germany is engulfed by a revolution and becomes a syndicalist nation, while Russia experiences a coup led by Kolchak, supported by the Black Hundreds, and becomes a totalitarian ultranationalist dictatorship. Europe is soon embroiled in war once more, and Lithuania becomes a front line. A bloodbath between the Germans and the Russians, where even the strongest men perish and die in minutes. The end of the novel hints at a possible Russian breakthrough, as well as a naval invasion by the still extant British Empire. The book has been criticized for horrid descriptions of cruelty and war crimes, but Senius defends his tale, saying that something like this could have happened in another universe. Is he trying to make that universe as bad as possible? No. And then we have another childish fantasy. What is up with these childish fantasies? Go with the industrial company, I guess. So their stats are like so much better than theirs. And we're able to pierce their tanks. Of course, I don't think Germany has like any proper tank units. Anti-air upgrade. It takes too long to build. Fall of Rome. Papal state capitulates. Uh-oh. Nope, the Swedes joined the Reichspakt. Oh dear. Russia does Turkestan. Alright, we read the Constitution, we'll do Iron Wolf supremacy. Get ourselves a recruitable population. A nice little combat bonus there. Unfortunately, our intelligence is like a little bit shit, it looks like. So we might want to get ourselves the agency upgrade next. I can imagine the Germans are probably getting an intelligence bonus against us, but... Let's see, level 2 Ford over here too. How many building slots do we have in here anyways? Like we have like actually quite a few building slots. So maybe after that bunker's built, let's start building some factories. And we're holding just fine for now anyways. Machine pistol. Okay, so I guess we just... all this focus does is like piss people off. I mean, I don't know, okay. Let's get the agency. Okay, anti-air upgrade. Improved artillery upgrade. Let's upgrade our rifles. We've got the equipment, so we might as well use it. Move over there, I guess. Okay, so it looks like we got the cryptology department as well for free. That's cool, I guess. So I guess start on Germany, even though that'll take forever. National focus. What do we want? What do we want? $100 political power. Like, I don't think we have anything to really spend it on right now that's going to be useful, though. Maybe the radar station would be alright. Go for the recruitable population factor. We'll promote the Riflemen Union. These guys garrison Siberia. We'll get ourselves some planning bonus and like might as well, right? No, we're not actually going to use it. It's free. And we'll pick up infantry expert. So we just have fighters, it looks like. And we'll prepare for partisan warfare. So try and get some intel. We had intelligence actually. Alright, let's get that. Let's go for the shock and awe. I'll get the recon company. It was a bad idea because it's like sapped all our manpower. But I mean, you know, I don't know, whatever, it's fine, I guess. Alright, I'll get the declare September 8th as a national day. Whoa, hold up. Oof, they brought a heavy tank division up over here to come at us. Those bastards. Building up intelligence in Minsk, I guess. I think we have to go to all adult serve. Need the manpower. There we go. We've got some. We captured 21 light tanks, though. Look at that KDR though, Jesus Christ. Let's go back up to the 5-speed. July 39, so we should be getting Alsace-Lorraine pretty soon. And then France is going to have some problems, aren't they? Or not France, Germany's going to have some problems. Hopefully Russia doesn't also just like straight up declare on us. That would be pretty bad. I know they got war goals and like a bunch of people. Some Austrian volunteers probably. Man, Reichspakt really wants to squish us. I'll get some more recruitable population factor. So like, I guess that'll be helpful. Let's go gas construction repair maybe. Oh, it goes the Alsace ultimatum. Alright, so the Third International is I guess on our team now. Let's go for that next concentrated industry tech. That's a good Second Weltkrieg. Cool. Cool. Denmark has joined the Reichspakt. You know, that's fair enough for them, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, sure, I'll get non-aggression pacts with these guys. I think Netherlands went Cindy this game as well, so that's a bit rough for them, isn't it? It's not very good for Germany. Actually able to push that? No, that's very stupid. That's very stupid. I cannot afford those casualties. At least now we can kind of see what we're up against, though. No, 308,000 Germans so far. Actually, pause here. Let's recall our attaché from the PSA. I probably should have waited to do that so I could send it to the Russians, though. Here they come. All across the line. So move guys retreat. It's a bit of a long shot to take that tile anyways, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Here comes Russia. To get military access to Russia. So hopefully that means if they walk into our core land, we'll get it back. So let's just get the light tank manufacturer. Probably fine. Look, it's a level with no organization, so maybe we can push that. if we can cut this guy off. Nice. That's cool for France to send us some stuff, I guess. And unfortunately, we don't really have any. That's kind of like our only spot to like actually work with there. There's no factories in the state anyway, so like it's not really worth holding. Just retreat back. Hopefully, we can bait some more Germans to go into there. It looks like Russia's actually getting pushed back. That's wonderful. Improved anti-air. Cut this guy off again. So, of course, when we do that, we should be stealing much more of their equipment than would otherwise be the case. That's very nice. And why is Russia getting its ass kicked so badly? What the fuck is this? They're still at war with Turkestan! Oh my god, what is this? Who's in charge here of Russia? Vladimir III. Vladimir III is fucking the dog. He's fucking the dog pretty hard. Hopefully France is a better showing, or you're gonna have problems. Russia offers us an alliance. We received a request today from Moscow itself. They wish to invite us into a mutually beneficial military alliance. So the Russian Empire certainly needs all the help it can get in these uncertain times. We should also contemplate the risk of being brought into unwanted entanglements with other nations. Yeah, definitely need some help there. What's Poland doing? Polish things, I guess. Poland is doing women's suffrage. They're at war with the people. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Papal State probably joined the Reichspakt, the two Sicilies. And it looks like our units are like pretty strong compared to these German ones. The forward observers. We need to kill divisions, not just push them back, though, I guess is our issue. See if we can bait them into, like, maybe coming into one of these other tiles here. Fortunately, that is not a great tile to be sitting in, though. See if we can get a bunker there. There we go, that's the plains tile. I guess we can down more units and do it, try and make it more secure. That unit has like, that unit's like pretty under strength, so that's probably fine to attack it. Decisions, join the Academy of Sciences, sure. We got that. The medium tank. Cult of Vytautas the Great. Vytautas the Great, one of the most famous Lithuanian monarchs from the 15th century, has always been a symbol of the Lithuanian fight for independence. He was anti-German and anti-Polish. He promoted Christianity, yet was tolerant towards other faiths and cultures. He was a staunch abstinent from alcohol, and he was a great military tactician. Thus, he appeals to pretty much everyone in Lithuanian society. Already, there are annual celebrations during his death date 500 years ago, October 27th, and the day when he should have been crowned as king of Lithuania before his death, August 8th. An idea has been raised to promote this into a cult of the long-deceased Grand Duke, tying his image with the image of the government, and thus using this cult of personality to strengthen the legitimacy of our government. Yes, let's endorse this idea. Give stability. Let's kill those guys. Get another free kill on this guy over here. that with that guy. Alright. So he's killed 618,000 Germans, so I mean, I guess that's pretty good. Guess that's pretty good. Where should we go next? Where should we go next? We have a lot of artillery. Wonder if we went like something like that. I mean, we can do it. So like let's go ahead and do that then. I mean, we lose one combat width, but we'll get a lot of manpower back. No, let's just not convert. We just need more equipment. Less than a day. Ah, shit. Shit. That sucks. Oh shit. Did Poland join the right? No, they didn't. What? Oh, they walked in from over here because I left the fucking time. I forgot there was a front line there. That's not good. Oh, no biggie. Poland is our ally. Oh, no, they're not. They're not our ally. They're against us. God damned. Well, there goes any idea of or any thoughts of like having an offensive. Like that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen now. Go back to Countess. Death of Dovis Zaunius. Dovis Zaunius, a longtime diplomat in the Foreign Ministry of Lithuania, has passed away at 50 years of age today. An immigrant from Lithuania Minor, he has always represented the hope of Lithuanian people to one day reunite the two banks of the Nemunas. Fortunately, by 1936, the existence of the Prussian Lithuanians, or Litu Vinitsky, Lithuania has become highly tenuous, and Unius' funeral is followed by the green and white tricolor of Lithuania Minor, Memento Mori. Okay. Wow. Well, I think France is making like a little bit of progress. So that's good. Russia is not having the best game. Of course, it's not actually even an encirclement anymore, though. We've decided to, yeah, it's like this is actually pointless. That was a pointless attack. I'm just wasting equipment. Fuck, now we don't even have the Polish border to work with. That's unlucky. That's a bit of an unluckers. Looks like we have a bunch of equipment now, though, for a couple more units. Main problem is this support equipment situation. We have 42 light tanks as well. Get like one unit with light armored recon. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Get another encirclement over here. Oh shit, we left Vilnius open. Whoa, that was almost a major mistake. Whew. That's a bit risky, but I mean, we'll see if we get anything for it.